Hey, XD360. So today's asynchronous lecture is going to be short and sweet. I really just want to go back and revisit the conversation that we started during the media relations lecture. If you recall, I mentioned that the last time I introduced media relations and specifically talent bookers to students, almost everyone got them confused with talent agents. And that was a big red flag because I need to really clarify what a talent booker is and their relationship to public relations. So, just to be clear, talent agents are not talent bookers in the same way that marketing is not public relations. So, I want to talk about talent bookers. And if you recall from that lecture, talent bookers often work for TV shows, large scale podcasts, talk shows, and it is their job to bring in talent if it's a natural part of the show's format. So if you think about below, whether it is a large scale podcast, a talk show, Hot Ones, which was a show that started on YouTube but has become a large phenomenon that brings in large scale talent. Talent bookers are the person that you would reach out to pitch for your client to appear. And there's a range of TV shows out there, there's a range of communication channels and media outlets that all require working with talent bookers. So I want to talk about what a talent booker does, and hopefully you can understand where that overlap happens. So as you can see right here, one major role of talent bookers is to identify and source talent. Talent bookers are responsible for finding the right talent for a specific event, production, and or communication channel. So they need your talent. Your talent needs exposure. That is a natural marriage of a publicist and a talent booker working together. So, in the same way you work with bloggers and journalists and editors, you would work with talent bookers in the exact same way. Pitching, building relationships, and of course, the more you know the talent booker, the easier it is to get your talent in front of or on that communication channel. So it doesn't really differ a great deal in how we talk about pitching and working with different outlets. This is just a specific individual that has, or like a better words, is the gatekeeper of really large scale earned media opportunities. In addition to securing talent to appear on shows, talent bookers also have to consider the venue and the audience. So I know you cannot get away from formative research. So in the same way you would pitch your music act to SNL because it's an amazing outlet for access to audiences, the talent booker who works for SNL is thinking, what type of music genre is hot? What are audiences craving? The audience who watch our shows, who would they enjoy watching? And so, if the right pitches aren't landing, the talent booker has to consider how to go out and connect with publicists to get the appropriate person. So, it may make sense. Lady Gaga's album's getting ready to come out, Mayhem, and so her communication and publicity team reach out to SNL. That's a natural marriage. The audience makes sense, the communication channel makes sense. This is a great thing. However, what do you do if you're the talent booker for SNL and you're getting ready to kick off the new season? What's the best act to open up the new season? Maybe the pitch that came your way aren't big enough. So you have to consider the actual audience demographics and what's going to make the most sense. Likewise, talent bookers in some way, shape, or form are looking at events and understanding whomever I work for, and let's say it's a TV show, we shoot 22 episodes, or if it's SNL, we shoot 15 episodes, or if it's The View, we shoot 50 episodes. I need to, in some way, shape, or form, have contacts, dozens upon dozens, so that I can make sure I have talent to sit in these chairs to perform on these stages. And so, arguably, every single airing is an event. And I need to make sure that not only am I getting the right talent, that once I have them confirmed, I am working through all of the specifics, what time they arrive, what goes into the green room, what's going to be on their rider. And we can get into a really deep dive about all those specifics. But this is something that that talent booker has to work on coordinating with the event organizers and the day to day details. This may sound like a field event because it absolutely is. Talent bookers are often communication directors or publicists in a prior life because they understand that relationship. They're just on the other side of it. And so I want to give you one more slide to really kind of bring home what talent bookers are and why they're important to PR. So, building on the skills that I have tried to communicate across our semester that you need to have as a budding publicist or marketing expert, your talent bookers are in the same vein. And so, one of those is organization and communication skills. And I cannot stress this enough because talent bookers often are planning out multiple episodes in advance, multiple performances in advance, working with different publicists, different organizations, all at the exact same time. They may sit down and have secured talent for next week, but they have 9 different pitches in their inbox and 12 more episodes to fulfill. And not everyone's going to be a perfect match. Not everyone can get the right date. Not everyone can actually come and do what needs to be done or is the right fit for the audience. And so being able to thoughtfully engage and to build those relationships makes life easier. And of course, last but not least, is the networking skill. This is why when you write a pitch email, and you all have your pitch emails due on Thursday, you have a small plug at the end in order to build that relationship, because it behooves you to know who all the players are. Who are the large scale bloggers? Who are the large scale talent bookers? Who are the editors of the magazines and the different outlets that make sense for your different types of clients? Because it is imperative to make sure that earned media is constantly flowing on behalf of your client. You cannot spend all day doing formative research. You need to know who your client and who your audiences are. You cannot spend all day writing pitches. You need to be securing earned media. So we're spending time now fine tuning our organizational skills, our communication skills, and understanding the value of networking, because it makes our jobs as public relation practitioners so much easier. And the same thing is applicable for talent bookers. XD360, that's it. You and me, roughly 6 to 7 minutes, really hammering home what talent bookers are. Now, you have a 5-question quiz. Each question is worth 2 points, so it's 10 points. This is the equivalent of your in-class assignment, so you want to get it done. Once you open the quiz, you have 10 minutes, and everything closes at 12:30. So go ahead and get that done. Thank you so much for coming through. I hope you and your group has met. Do not forget to upload your group progress report, and I will see each and every one of you on Thursday on campus. If you need anything, shoot me an email. I am technically working even though I'm across the country, so I'll respond to emails. I'll make sure content is getting out. I am happy to help in any way I possibly can. Remind you, I'm 3 hours behind you, so I may be lagging in communication, but all good. I am here if you need me. I look forward to seeing you on Thursday.